folks, it is Rob and welcome to my nightmare. Continuing on with part 2 of my Steelbook collection. If you haven't seen part 1, definitely check it out. I have a lot more to show here, and like I said, I don't know how many parts this is going to be. Just bear with me. 4K, Blu-ray, DVD, Steelbooks to show. So yeah, let's get started with the second part. First one is Tim Burton's Batman. Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton, Kim Basinger. That is an awesome cover right there with the bat signal. Michael Keaton is my Batman. He's my boy. On the back side, it shows Michael Keaton in the Batman costume. The inserts are basically plain with no imagery, but the Blu-ray disc there just says Batman with the signal. At least I can say that I have Batman 1989 on Blu-ray, as well as a really cool Steelbook to look at. Next up, we have Batman Returns with the bat signal, and there's like snow. It's pretty awesome. On the back, we have the all-popular cast of heroes and villains. We got Batman, Catwoman, and Penguin. I always loved this poster or image. Now for this release, there is no imagery on the insides, but the disc has some pretty cool cover art. So you got the characters there. So a little bit more creativity than the first movie as far as that release goes. So yeah, Batman Returns Blu-ray Steelbook. Next up, we have the Batman Begins Blu-ray Steelbook. And that cover is amazing. This is my favorite out of the Nolan trilogy. This image right here is fantastic with the lighting and just him standing there is, wow, it's awesome. On the inside, nothing really special going on, pretty plain. The disc is basically the cover art of the standard edition, like DVDs and Blu-rays that came out. So yeah, there is the Batman Begins Blu-ray Steelbook. Next up, we have the Dark Knight Blu-ray Steelbook. And then we have Heath Ledger's Joker on the back. That is an awesome, awesome image. Now, just like Batman Begins, the insert is pretty plain, no imagery, but the discs are both, portrayed a little different here. We got Batman on the Blu-ray disc, and on the special features disc, we have the face of Heath Ledger's Joker. So yeah, there is the Dark Knight Blu-ray Steelbook. Next up, we have Batman the Killing Joke Blu-ray Steelbook. The DC Universe original movie. I like this movie. I know a lot of people complained about it, but I really liked it. Now, the artwork for the back here is amazing with Joker and Batman there, and then the carnival setting in the background with the Batmobile, and then the rain coming down. Really, really cool. Now, there is some imagery on the inserts there from the actual film. This is another Steelbook that flew off the shelves. I was really lucky to actually get one. Sticking with superheroes here, we have the Man of Steel Steelbook. Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, one of the most hated superhero films. A lot of people hate this movie, but not me. Basically, there's nothing on the back, just the cast and crew. Now, the insert is basically Superman kind of floating in the air behind the discs there, but you have the DVD on the left. On the right, you have the Blu-ray, and behind that is the special features disc. So it is a 3-disc Blu-ray Steelbook set. So yeah, there is the Man of Steel Steelbook. Next up is the Guardians of the Galaxy Star-Lord Walkman Steelbook. This was really hard to get. This is actually like a limited edition Steelbook. And I think it goes for a lot of money online. But it's pretty cool. It's basically a design of a Walkman. You can see the cassette tape in there, and it says "Awesome Mix Volume 1." And even on the spine here, it has the play button, fast forward, rewind, and stop. Pretty cool. On the back, there is like a sticker, like almost like a rainbow sticker of the Guardians all together. On the insert, there is the Walkman there, and on the right side, you have the Blu-ray disc, and behind that is the 3D Blu-ray disc. Pretty cool edition. I'm really happy to have this. Next up, we have Street Fighter, the Steelbook. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Raul Julia. There's the back. Has a bunch of bonus features, new interviews, and featurettes. I really like this design, though, of all the characters. Well, it's not all the characters, but some of the main ones. Now, this is the back. M. Bison, basically riding a horse. Now, there is an image on the inside of T-Hawk, Cammy, and Guile. And then M. Bison is on the other side behind the disc, but there is the Blu-ray disc. And it also comes with this, money, with M. Bison on it. I mean, I know this movie is pretty bad, but it's just fun for me. It's just one of those guilty pleasures, I guess you could say. I watched Mortal Kombat more than I watched this, but I still watched it. So... Next up is the Star Wars Force Awakens Steelbook, which also flew off the shelves. This one has Kylo Ren there with his saber ignited. On the back we have Captain Phasma, which I thought was really weird. They marketed Captain Phasma as this really huge, popular character when she turned out to be absolutely nothing. And that was a shame. I just thought she looked badass. When it comes to the other stormtroopers, she's like bigger and she's like the commander. I don't know. I wish they would have done more with her. Now, the insert is basically the Millennium Falcon running from the TIE fighters that are shooting at it. And the left-hand side is the Blu-ray. The right-hand side is the DVD. And then behind that is the special features disc. So it is a 3-disc set. I am not the biggest fan of the newest Star Wars trilogy, but I will say that I did enjoy Force Awakens for what it was. Next up is the Michael Bay Transformers Steelbook. I found this at Goodwill for 99 cents, and I didn't even know this movie had a Steelbook until I saw it. And I'm like, this is interesting. So... when it comes to the first Michael Bay Transformer movie, I can watch it. I think there's a lot of good stuff in it, a lot of entertaining stuff. There you get Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, and Megatron. Now, I think the back of this is pretty cool. You got the Autobot signal, and then you got the Decepticon one there. Pretty cool. Now, the inside of this is pretty plain. You just got Transformers, the feature film, on Blu-ray. Not my favorite Transformers film, but it's fun. Speaking of Transformers, this is my favorite Transformers movie of all time, and that is Transformers the Movie. It came out in 1986. Now, this is the Shout Factory. This is the first Shout Factory release that came out. They did another release a little while later, but this Steelbook right here was really hard to get. Really hard. I had to get this at it was almost like a video game store, and I had to drive like 45 minutes away just to get it. And they had 2 copies left, and I think I got one from my cousin Dan and then one for me. And then after that, you never saw it again. It was just super rare. And this, by the way, this, like I said, this is the first one. So pretty awesome cover. On the back, it says "Till all are one." Now the inserts are basically the Autobot symbol there, and then behind the disc is the Decepticon symbol. Then you have two Blu-ray discs. One of them is the widescreen, and the other one behind there is the full screen or full frame. I'm a huge fan of this movie. When I saw that, it had a Blu-ray release, I was really excited. Now, here is the newest version of Transformers the movie. Now, this is a 4K Steelbook, and it is released from Shout Factory once again. And the cover is basically Rodimus Prime trying to open the matrix of leadership. On the back, it says, "Beyond good, beyond evil, beyond your wildest imagination," you have Galvatron. All right, on the insert, you have Unicron there. On the right, you have the 4K disc. Behind that is the Blu-ray disc. And it also comes with some really cool cards. So you got Megatron there. You got Unicron's head. You got Optimus. And you got Rodimus Prime right there when he opens the Matrix. Here are the two versions side by side. You have the first release from Shout Factory, which is the Blu-ray. Then you have the second release, which is the 4K and Blu-ray. Pretty cool. Next up, we have Jurassic World Dominion. Now, I got this Steelbook at Walmart for $10. Brand new. It was on clearance. And this is the 4K. On the back, you have the school bus. Looks like it's been through hell. Now, on the insert, you have an image of Chris Pratt riding a horse. And there's dinosaurs. On the right, you got the 4K disc. Behind that is the Blu-ray. I don't know. I was just expecting more with this movie. I thought it was okay at times. It's just, I don't know. It just is what it is, I guess. It's not the greatest film, but I don't know. The first movie is just so damn good. It's my favorite, the first one. Now, here is an underrated film, in my opinion, with Brendan Fraser. Journey to the Center of the Earth, Steelbook, with a very young Josh Hutcherson. On the back, there's an image of them down in the hollow earth. Now, the inside of this is pretty plain. There you have the Blu-ray disc. I believe this came with some glasses, but I'm not too sure. I thought it did. I got this at Big Lots like a while back. Yeah, there's Journey to the Center of the Earth, Blu-ray Steelbook. Now, this is an awesome Steelbook. Mothra, Mightiest Monster in All Creation. This was released by Mill Creek. There you have some images from the film, bonus features from the creators of Godzilla. I think that's a really cool looking Steelbook. Mothra was cool. Wasn't my favorite monster, but was cool at times. On the back, there you have like the cocoon larva stage. There's Mothra with the wings. Now, the images on the inside here is basically the scientists. And then the disc is the Blu-ray disc right there. Pretty cool Steelbook, guys. If you can get your hands on this, definitely pick it up. All right, guys, the last one here is the Dune Extended Edition DVD Steelbook. Yes, this is a DVD Steelbook. Has a really glossy finish to it. A place beyond your dreams, a movie beyond your imagination. I like the original Dune. Do I love it? No, but I picked this up for like $2.50, somewhere around there. There is the back. Got some images from the film. Now, the inside is pretty plain, but it does come with a pamphlet that shows what's on the bonus material side of the disc. It is a double-sided disc. Shows like all the special features, stuff like that. I mean, I like this movie, and I like the new one too. I know a lot of people bashed the new Dune movie, but I didn't think it was that bad, honestly. But yeah, this is the extended edition, so definitely pick it up for yourself if you like this movie. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this part. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of some of these titles. A lot of superhero stuff in this update, so stay tuned for the third part, which I think I'll probably show the rest in the third part. So, like I said, I hope you're enjoying these videos. Stay tuned for more. This is Rob signing off. See you guys in the next one.